And how's that to start the ASA Delta McKenzie Classic here in Cullman, Alabama? This is Hamskea on the range. As you heard Bill say, we are on A range, so this is open pro. So what we're going to do today is we figured they're peer grouped based on Shooter of the Year standings. So our number one target, we've got in the lead Dan McCarthy, Michael Evans second, Levi Morgan, Cody Barnett. Those are our top four. So they're starting on target one. So we're going to follow them. So there's a Black Panther down there.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking for the last.
So Shooter of the Year this year is
however we get there. I'm looking
different.
For the end.
I'll say that. I don't really understand the calculation that they did, but you know, Shooter of the Year normally is. We have 6 events. For the first 5, you take your top 4 scores, and then you have to count the Classic. Well, we lost London, we lost half of Metropolis, so I know they did something different to account for all that, and that's the part I don't understand. But what I do know is Dan McCarthy leading Open Pro, Michael Evans second, and Levi Morgan third, Cody Barnett fourth. By the end of this weekend, we will have a Shooter of the Year. And that's a big payday in this Open Pro class. I think I'm correct, but Matthews alone, I believe, pays $20,000 for the Matthews shooter if they win Shooter of the Year. So it's a big deal. Of course, the big thing to do here would be to win Shooter of the Year and the ASA Classic. Double payout. For a Matthews shooter, that's $35,000 alone for Matthews.
Well, truly.
So we are deep in the forest at St. Bernard's Prep.
We can make it do really well.
And we're in a section that has a lot of pines, so it's pretty dark. It's overcast today, which is making it darker, and this is a black target, so we probably can't see too much. Let's see what we got here. Cody, what'd you get?
I think they said 12.
12? What'd you get? We don't know.
It's either 10 or 12.
10 or 12 for Dan. We believe Cody got to 12. Levi Morgan up on the stake.
Gotcha, Levi.
So we just saw Cody Barnett shoot there. He is the only Open Pro that has made 3 shoot downs this year. So he's been having a good year.
3 o'clock or 9 o'clock now.
Levi has won a tournament, Dan has won a tournament, and Michael Evans has won a tournament. Our other winner was Braden Jones. He's out here somewhere today. We had 4 tournaments.
Low right. Can you see your left side?
Michael Evans, if you haven't heard his story, he's been shooting in the pro class, I want to say 13 years. He had 1 shoot down appearance before this year. He's had 2 this year, and he won a tournament. His first ever win in Open Pro, shooting in the class 13 years. That's awesome.
We got a gap like that. Try to spot in the upper. Yeah. We went fishing yesterday. We on a private lake where they did that MLF Battle of the Banks the other day. Bluegill and crappie were freaking booming Crockett's, but the bass were not.
Bluegill?
No, it was a bass. But the thing was cross-eyed when I put it back in the water. Sorry. Thought it was the opposite effect in that pond. The bluegill are foraging on bass.
No.
Not fry either.
Yeah.
This here is what we call a 45-yard mac steak.
Is that what that is?
That's what it looks like to me.
Why not?
I know, right? Just a classic.
Why not?
Just pointing that out in case none of y'all noticed. One and three. Yep, Cody's 12, Dan's 10, Levi's a 10.
Start on one, right?
Michael's a 10.
Shot, Cody.
Thank you.
Good. Good shot, man.
Yeah, Cody.
Thank you. Shot, bro.
Thank you.
All right, here we come to target number 2. This is the Russian boar. So, no change in the color. You saw we had 112 and 3 10s on that last target. Now we got another dark target. So yeah, this season we lost. We did not have the True Ball Pro-Am in London, Kentucky. Devastating tornado there. Wishing the best for all those folks on a recovery. It was brutal. And the tornado actually hit dead center, the Laurel County Fairgrounds, where we hold the tournament. This was the weekend before, so no tournament there. In Metropolis, we only got one day of shooting in for the pros, and then day 2, depending on what group you were in, some folks were 10 targets in, some folks were 12. Lightning just came out, and it just hung around for several hours, and so they were unable to finish Metropolis. Just used the one-day score. So it's been a difficult ASA season, weather-wise. The others weren't too bad. There's Cody shooting the boar. Well, this is the regular boar. This is not the Russian. This is just the wild boar.
Yeah, so we shot the first day and I was leading with like 4 to go. And then they canceled it and I was shooting there for 2 shots. And they ended up making me shoot off the second day because they canceled our
I have this target at home and I never know where to aim on it.
For just the class.
I've been given many instructions. Go up the back of the leg, aim over this far. Never seems to work for me. These guys know where the rigs are.
First day we actually shot, a good amount. We could have went out and just finished our last 3 targets. Shot 23 targets.
If you're watching this and you've never been to an ASA, hey, this is the last one of the year. Put one on the schedule for next year. And when you come, make sure you do the team shoot. You want to have some fun, do that team shoot. It's just a blast. Every group has a pro in there. Let's watch Levi shoot this first. Super tight window they have to shoot through. There's 2 trees. Man, the trees are staggered, but I'm going to say the gap between it is maybe 8 inches. Right in front of them, though. It's pretty close, but I hadn't looked at that before, and I got to shoot through this gap. Michael lining up the yardage.
Really? Yeah, I shoot a big housing.
Yeah, team shoot Thursday afternoon. You got a pro in your group. Pick up lots of knowledge just from the other people in your group.
Oh, God.
It's a blast. Make sure you do it.
Just my hunting setup, like I have a hard time shooting multiple because I can't explore together. Like just a bunch of with a big piece. Yeah, I shoot a 1/8 for hunting, as big as I can go.
Good morning, Levi. Got a 10 there, I think, for Michael. Dan McCarthy, winner of our last tournament in Metropolis, the Matthews Pro-Am. We had a double McCarthy win that weekend. Dan and Emily won.
Only problem with that is trying to get mad.
Yeah. You ruined it.
Dan is our defending shooter of the year in this class. I believe 3-time defending shooter of the year. And Barger says we believe he got it.
2 and 2.
210.
2 10s, 2 12s. Dan and Levi. Jody and Mike.
Yeah, just want to give you an explanation.
Shot fellas.
Good.
Without wanting to
Yeah.
give you an explanation. To her, it's nice having PJ clear all these spider webs. How did a spider web get made when there's already
I
two?
appreciate that too, because I'm glad I didn't hit it.
Did you guys go around it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm glad the spider wasn't in the middle of it.
I used to get into some bad ones of those in Florida.
Oh, practicing with my son. He's 7.
Yeah.
He walks through the woods. He walks right under them all.
And you take it right
Yeah,
in
I
the
take
face.
'em.
So we're discussing spider webs in the woods because I just walked face first into the biggest spider web that I've ever seen. I don't know how I didn't see it. Well, I saw it once I walked into it. Thankfully, the spider wasn't in it. But now we got a target that we can see. The Bobcat. Levi's up first.
Looks like a center can.
Got a 10. Michael Evans up next.
Tell me you're tired of
You got him, brother.
Humid, 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 humid. It is humid down here. Get into these big pines and the air just stops moving. Not that it moves much anyway, but at least it's not 95 degrees like it was 2 days ago. It's just humid this morning. You never know what's going to happen. This is the South in late summer. It could storm this afternoon. It could not storm this afternoon. That's Michael.
Good shot.
Good shot, we're told. Got to be 12. Michael Evans. If you've never done this unknown thing, what always amazes me is I'll shoot some courses unknown and I'll go through a streak where I'm pretty good, but then I'll have one where I'm like 7, 8, 9 yards off. And that's what amazes me about these guys. They don't make those big mistakes. They just don't.
Slow. Yeah. 3 o'clock 11.
Probably same thing you did.
I heard low for Dan.
Aimed at the dark spot in 11, expected to climb.
You can
Tried
see
to climb
in
and
the-
it won't hit.
In the split screen there, I can't tell if that went low into the 8, or he was shooting at the upper, so I'm guessing that stayed 10.
I just would have struggled to put that on the lower.
Same. Got called up. I had a really good aim and spot to rise.
I felt like it was a pretty good number. I just felt like if anything, I was going to climb about a half an inch. So if I aimed right
Imagine
there, I put the
you
bottom.
got to shoot 50 yards
Yeah, I didn't climb at all.
at a 50-cent piece, and you don't know how far that is. And you guess it right pretty much every time.
Over me.
That's impressive.
He didn't call us. Did he call us?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like Cody hit the upper, but he did not call the upper.
3 and 1. Good shot, Michael.
We'll get on the back of it.
What's that?
So you want to get on the back of that arrow? Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
So going into target 4, we have a deer.
And it hurt me to not have a
And
drop.
we believe
But I still told
currently
you, like, in my heart, we should have had one.
all 4 guys are at 2 up, plus 2.
I just don't know how they make that.
Yeah.
You just have to
Yeah,
put that in the beginning of the
exactly.
rule.
It has to be in the rule. And he was like, I don't think we'll ever have a drop. I said, I mean, I don't mind it if we shoot a full schedule. But when we have a tournament completely canceled, and we have a half.
The thing is like every other professional sport that might not have something like that, but if I can't show up, somebody else can drive my race car. If I can't, if I break my wrist or hurt myself, like somebody else still plays football. They still fill the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
it's like
you're looking at it like a team thing. Yeah.
Well, I'm just
ASA,
saying, like every
remember?
other sport, you know, a lot of it is.
It's pretty much a class for everybody. You want to shoot bow hunter equipment, we got a class for that. You want to shoot barebow, Olympic recurve, we got a class for that.
But in golf, it's not based on the overall.
You want to shoot unknown, class for that. You want to shoot known, class for that. You're not ready to go 50 yards, we got 40-yard classes.
Yeah, the drop thing is
Kind of the
less important to me. As long as
what they're hoping to do is get someone in, you know, with basic skills, and then you work your way up through.
You're after me, yeah.
So don't be intimidated about coming to an ASA. I'm not, and I'm terrible. Ooh, that looked pretty good.
just right.
Just right. So right there, Dan McCarthy, Levi Morgan.
She going that up.
Man.
She did, I guess.
Levi won 13 in a row, I believe it was, and then Dan won his first. And then Levi won or 12 in a row, and then Levi won another one to get to 13.
I just hate it for
And
everybody.
Dan has won a bunch in a row now, 3 or 4. I mean, for the last 20 years, basically, these are your 2 guys right here. And what always gets me is the consistency, because I see these other shooters that are out here. There's a lot of good shooters in this class. But for those 2 guys to just consistent, year in, year out, they're the best. That's impressive. I think Levi's record was 12 consecutive, because I believe he has 13 Shooter of the Year titles total. The record that he broke was held by Jeff Hopkins, which was 7 or 8 in a row. Jeff's out here today shooting in the senior pro.
Just left. Man, grabbing the shot. Standing up.
Cody Barnett.
They're too forward.
The thing is like you gotta have it in there. You also can't just make it up.
Right.
That was, hold was getting a little long. Sun just came out too, and it's hitting it. Probably at the angle of it. Might be coming in the back of the scope. I'm seeing a reflection off his scope.
I just wish that they would have used the rules for some of it. Because their first decision was none of it.
No.
Yeah.
So we may hold. We got Levi Morgan to shoot here. Let's see what this does. Right now, everybody's at 2 up. Can Levi hit a 12 here? Comment below before he shoots. Is he going to hit it? Or is he not?
Yeah. 3 o'clock is about the 11.
2. 10 for Levi.
All 10s.
All right, that's our 4 targets for Hamskea on the range. We, of course, are going to follow this race all through the weekend. Hey, thanks to all of you who have tuned in this year on the range. It's one of those cool features that I like. If you like it too, leave a comment below. Otherwise, see you next year.